Hey everyone, it's Will, Gamer Dad, with another video for you. So, hopefully most of you, if not all of you, have already updated to the newest update, 2.2.600. And of course, this one is the, I guess, second installment in being Varuo as a cat and exploring the world. Now, if you haven't done the first part because you haven't finished chapter 25, or the first part of the story, you can catch my videos on the first exploration with using Varuo as a cat. Now, the good thing about this is that not only do you get to have some fun as a cat exploring different areas, and keep in mind you can actually interact with a lot of different inanimate objects that you couldn't as a human. You also do get to craft additional cat equipment, and there will be white sparkles which you will be gathering throughout the overworld as you're exploring new locations and towns. Also, in the other areas, there'll also be different cats you can explore and meet. For those who haven't done this kind of cat exploration before, you will also have to find bait, which you'll have to feed to the different cats to find out which one is their favorite. Different cat foods have different, symbols. So you want the one with multiple rings or circles, showing that it's something that they like a lot. And if it's only one circle, they like it a little bit. And if it's a line, they don't like it a lot. Also, you will have a question mark if you haven't fed that particular food to that particular cat the first time. So you can see that this first interaction starts in Rind. So keep in mind that in order to explore as a cat, you'll have to go to Baruki village and go upstairs in the mayor's house, or where you and Fane live. And instead of sleeping and resting there, you can opt to switch into the cat mode. Also bear in mind that those cat sparkles, those white sparkles, do regen in a normal amount of time. I can't remember if it's every 30 minutes or every hour. And same thing with the food. The bait that you catch that you'll have to feed to cats also regenerate somewhere in the, I want to say the every hour or so. So, if you have some time, you can always explore, in between battling or grinding or doing dungeons. And the only rewards you do get, other than being able to outfit your cat that you have with you and customize how it looks, is you get a few chronostones for crafting and gathering a lot of different cat equipment materials. Now, for myself, I actually haven't even done all of them, even from the first round. There were quite a few to do. Now, in this part of the video, I just want to show a couple of different areas where you may not have explored yet in the new update. And in this particular area in Rukyana Sands, you can find this kind of, a quicksand hole where you're going to drop down and find a new area in order to catch a few extra pieces of bait. And being that there's new bait, then you can try it on different animals and see, which cats like it the most. Now, this particular area actually is one of the more important parts of coming down to this hole. Now, if you watch, Varuo was hunting as usual, and you can see it meets another cat. And instead of getting insulted, the cat wants to show you its secret technique. Now, I'm not sure if this is kind of featured in other animes or anything like that, but I would imagine that this particularly reminds me of Street Fighter. Now, if you've ever played it and used Akuma, he has a secret technique that basically does a shadow move and wipes everything. So this is almost like a ninja stealth move. All done in one go. So let me know in the comments below if it reminds you of other anime or other video games maybe that I don't see the connection to. But I found that pretty cool. And now, instead of only being able to carry 4 pieces of bait, now you can actually carry 8. So make sure when you do this update, you get this particular area and interaction done first, so that when you're wandering around and gathering those bait to feed to your cats, you'll have up to 8 to try. Also, if you're looking for new paths, just wander around all the new locations and look for any white exclamation marks, and that will help you explore different paths. Also, as you're watching through this video, if you do see something that I have missed, feel free to leave a comment below as well. So part of these new paths are in order to finish the particular storyline for this update. Keep in mind that once you finish the story and do the final quest, which I believe rewards 100 Chronos Stones, you'll be able to do a quest to access 5-star Bivette. And I'll put a video up of that as soon as they get that done. Also, if you haven't caught my first video on this update, there is a secret boss that you do get to unlock by traveling to certain areas and wandering into Carol Plains as well as Sarupa in the past, and that way you can access that particular battle. So I will show you the path by which you do access that, and then you can watch the video if you need some strategy guides on how to beat that particular boss. It'll be similar to Rot Rival, where you have to beat it a number of times in order to trade in Chaos Crystals in order to get 50 at a time from the boss drop, and then you'll trade it in and buy Jadeites and other special Grasta. So you can see this particular section is basically part of the storyline. You will have to go through this in order to proceed with these cat updates. Okay, one other thing to notice that there are some blue exclamation marks. Those are personal quests of Varuo, and they do reward with 30 Chrono Stones each. So not too bad at all. And here, this is the last area that you'll go in to do the final 100 stone quest. Of course, you can see those crosshairs, and those are where you find the bait to capture to feed to your cat friends. Now, just like before, in order to access the cat areas in the past, in Antiquity, you will have to go to Zarbo and warp through with the Strange Doll. And since we previously couldn't do this as a cat in the first update, now that we can warp right to Sarupa Village, and this is where you will be accessing that secret boss, as well as some additional areas in Carol Plains for feeding cats as well as materials. There are two secret areas, one where you get the ability to hunt and keep 8 bait, and there's another area to the far left of the Carol Plains, which I will show you shortly. Each of them also have treasure chests. The one where you can get the 8 bait unlocked gives you 10 luring shadow, 2 treasure chests of 5, and the one on the far left secret area in Carol Plains also gives you 5 luring shadow staff as well. Not sure if I'm going to be using those or just hoarding them for now. And you can see that is the optional boss fight regen worm. So again, if you do need some strategy, I will have a video up ready before this video is up. So as promised, one last section here for Carol Plains, and you can just press it right there. I do like the fact that as we're doing this update, there's not as much fighting, and keep in mind that as a cat, you don't run into random mob battles, so that's kind of a nice little bonus. You're just kind of purely exploring as an RPG, and notice that these secret areas not only give you treasure chests, they do give you the ability to gather more cat sparkles, as well as additional bait, which allows you to feed more cat friends at one time. These yummy small fish are the best. I believe these baits are the only ones where all the cats will like it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.